Back to Nakayoshi Mondays. It is episode 20, and I am joined once again with our friend Zhang.
Yay! Woo!
So today, to open up again, is the question of the day. It is sent in by our fellow members of Goodbye Loser Project. They can ask us anything they want. It could be anonymous, or they could tell us who they are. For the most part, all of them have been anonymous so far. So our question of today is, what is your earliest memory?
Oh boy. Oh boy. My memory's a total crapshoot, so let's see how far into the racks I can dig.
I don't really have a good memory either.
I think my earliest memory was taking a tumbling class when I was like 3.
I'm surprised you remember anything from when you were 3.
I remember that I was at the class. I don't remember anything from it, that's for sure.
I feel like my earliest memories are like senior high school.
Oh god.
I don't remember that much.
Oh gosh.
Well, I always felt like one of my first memories was like my 5th birthday, and I remember waking up. But you can never tell if that's a real memory or it's just something I made up.
Yeah, who knows?
Do you ever have stuff like that?
Yeah, definitely. Especially if it's like something that your parents told you that you did when you were little. Like, okay, when I was little, I apparently could smell chocolate. So whenever my mom was downstairs and went to like try to eat like a candy bar in secret, I would always come down and be like, I smell chocolate.
Like you could smell any chocolate?
I don't know. Like I said, I was a small child and this was the story she told me.
Can you still do that?
I have no idea. Apparently I can, according to my mother.
You walk in Walmart. I know where the candy section is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, for our next segment of today, it isn't a question, but it is a game. It is the 3-minute story. We did this last time with Riri as well, and I wanted to try it again and see if we can make an even crazier story than we did last time. So, in this improv game, each of us will say one complete sentence, and we'll keep going back and forth. We'll have to make a beginning, a middle, and an end to a story under 3 minutes.
Oh boy.
This time we have a theme of chocolate rabbits. Okay, I'm gonna pull out my timer and Zhang's gonna start. Okay. Let me... I went too far. Okay. And we are going.
Okay, so once upon a time, these chocolate bunnies lived happily on Chocolate Island.
Until one day, a heat wave hit.
Which was very unseasonal considering how this was just about Easter and the chocolate bunnies were about to make their famous Cadbury chocolate eggs.
But unfortunately, some of them were melting to death.
It was a very large catastrophe as some of them were trying to shove some of the melted ones into the freezer.
The only ones that were saved were the ones that were made of almonds.
Which, interestingly enough, doesn't really melt.
So the ones with almonds ate the carcasses of the full chocolate bunnies.
And with that, they carried on the chocolate egg making tradition, except this time, instead of being just plain chocolate, they had nuts.
And then the next Easter, when those went on sale, many children died from the peanut allergy.
And the company got sued.
And the rabbits had to find a new home.
So they set out on a boat that was made of almonds, because that was the only thing left on the island.
And they landed in New Zealand,
where they proceeded to try to break into showbiz.
in their new trapeze act.
It was called the Tumblin' Nut Gang. I don't know. I don't know.
The Tumbling Nut Gang had some controversy because of their name.
To which their head of marketing said, "Don't ask why, the dartboard just landed on those."
But what they weren't prepared for was another heat wave.
This time, it was at a temperature high enough to melt nuts.
And this time, people were near where they were living.
So, unfortunately, the people also perished in this great heat wave.
And good for the bunnies, because now we could eat human carcass.
And so now these are almond bunnies imbued with both chocolate and flesh.
And now, when you go to Walmart, you can see the brand new, fleshy egg bites.
Still filled with peanuts, as always.
Find a finger, you could win $5.
Find an eyeball, you could win a trip to the Caribbean.
And that's how... I don't know, that's how the story goes.
Yeah! That turned very morbid very quickly.
That happened last time, too. I think it's my fault. So today we have our music break of Pumpkin Spice Heights, Sugi ni Nacha Ikanai Hito.
Yay.
Here we go. So that was Pumpkin Spice High, Suki ni Nacha, Ikenai Hita.
Yay! Nice little break from all those weird bunnies.
Yep. No, I don't know, carnivorous bunnies in this song. So, before we leave today, we got the obligatory PR messages, which is Goodbye Loser Project. You know what? We said this like the same way for the past 2 episodes. Let's mix it up.
Alright, I'm going first then. Goodbye Loser Project has many new projects planned for this year, 2021.
If you want to keep up with all the latest information on our group, I recommend you check out our social media pages, which are located in the description box of this video.
Remember to like and comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next time, except for me.
Bye bye. We'll be joined by Kaori and Ayaka next week.
Yay.